file name about.html. Home is there, no? Home is exist, right? Home file is the last file. Right? So we have to create the next file about.html. In case home is not there, I will share the code of home file in the chat. You can create a file home of this content. So all content I sent. In case unable to create the home file, then create at least about contact service and product. So we'll create the next file called about.html. Okay, about file is ready. Create one more file, contact.html. Create one more file, contact.html. Like how many file names are given here? Home, about, contact, service, and product. So home you have to create remaining 4 files. About, contact, service, and product. So next file you create service, create all 4 files in the same folder where you have stored the home file. Service, and one more file is that is called product. Home, about, contact, and the remaining all 4 pages should be ready in same folder. Should be within the same folder. All the files are ready. Same folder. So home.html is ready now. Same content we will copy and paste everywhere. In home file, whatever the content are ready, copy the same and paste in all the files. Copy and paste in all the files. Home code you have? Home we have, right? Same code we can copy and paste in all the files. Home code. About also. Contact also. Service also. Product also. Everywhere. Same content copy paste. Okay, so same content, hope you have copy and paste. In home file, we have written welcome home. In about.html, the heading should be about us. Heading should be about us. In about file, heading should be about us. Okay, hope we change the heading about us. Come to the contact page. Change the heading as a contact us. Similar way, in service, we will change it as our services. Similar way, under the product, we will change it as a product list. Product list. So in product, we have a heading called product list. In service H1, we have our services. In contact, we have called contactors. In the about, we have called about us. And in home, we have called welcome. Correct? After that, if all the pages you have changed the heading, you can run the page and click on any page, anywhere to anywhere, click and check. All the pages are linking or not. You can click all the page anywhere to anywhere and see that pages are linking or not. Linking all page to all page. Every page have same link. See here, no file names are different. Every page, the file name is different. This many pages you have and this many files you have. In each page, this tr to tr is same. All the pages should link to each other. Like when you go to the product, product will come, service will come, contact will come, user will about will come, home, all the links. Anywhere to anywhere you can click and you can go. File name should not be something extra. Whichever the file name we are given here, the files should be with the same name. The files should be with the same name. Yes, no, you can reply once in the chat, running or not running. It is a copy of home file, and after that, in every pages, we change the heading. About it is like this, similar way, in contact, service, and product, everywhere heading is different. Content are same, heading is different. Table is not closed. Yeah, that's it. Side table is not right paragraph. Side table what will come? TR will come and TD will come. Under TD you can write anything. But inside table directly we cannot add the paragraph. If you add paragraph, it will go out of the table. Table structure will be destructured. Okay, cool. So for everyone, the link is ready. Now in this, let's understand the problem. Okay, in this page, in this page, in home file, how many links we have? 5 link. In about also we have the 5 link. Contact also same link. That meaning not only that much. This table to table is a copy paste everywhere. Copy paste or not? Copy paste only, no? We have copy and pasted, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Okay, now say. Suppose, assume like in home page, we have written this number of th 5 times. In about also the number of th is 5 times. Okay. In contact also the number of th is 5 times. That meaning in each page the th is 5 times. Right or not? If you want to create one more page, suppose if you create one more page called customer, then how many pages you have to alter? Customer has to link in all the pages. Link or not? See, now suppose we have 5 pages. So okay, we have written one place and copy paste done. Okay, let's come to the home page. Do that R&D. In home page, go and add one more th. A href equal to customer dot html, and we can write here customers list. Write it. Add this th. Okay. Added in which file? Home file. Are you altering in all the files? Okay, now see, you have added in home file. Let follow me. Hope everyone is added. If you run the home file, you will see a link called customer list. But if you go to the about us, you can't find the customer list. Check in the browser. Go to the home, one link will come, customer list. Coming. In home page, one link will come called a customer list. But if you go to about, you can't find the customer list. Something similar or different? Let me show you. If I run my home file, I can see one link called a customer list. But when I go to about, customer list is not there. Why it is not there? Because the th you have added in which file? Home file. Now if you want this link should appear in all the pages, so what do we have to do? Copy paste we have to do, right? Copy paste we have to do or not? 5 pages are there, so 5 times we have to paste it. Now suppose there is 100 page in the website, what will happen? 100 place we have to copy paste or not? In the quicker, how many pages? Quicker. Leave quicker. Go to the Flipkart. How many pages? Unlimited. Whatever you search, it is there. That meaning how many products they have, that many pages are there. Those are dynamic pages. Okay. So in that case, if in your website there is a lot of pages, it is difficult to add everywhere. Difficult to add to everywhere or not? That is called a static page. What we are doing as of now, that is called a static page. If you have 100 pages, 100 places you have to copy paste. There is no doubt in that. Now suppose this line will copy and paste in about. Suppose this line I copy and paste in about. So we can get the link in 2 pages, in home also and about also, but remaining will be missing. Really or not? That is called what? A static page. It is not like write once and use many times. It is write once and use only once. If you want to use again, again you have to write. If you want to use again, again you have to write. Like suppose 5 pages we have example. If you want to keep the link in all the pages, we have to write in all the pages. That becomes a one-to-one. Write once and use once. Write one and use one. This why? Because our page is only HTML page. It's a static page. Okay. There is other solution also where we can write once. One place we can add, suppose in home file, we added the heading one place, go to the about, go to the contact, go to the register, everywhere the link should be there. That will be called a what? Dynamic. Added one place and appear everywhere. Okay, so those we are going to. This example why we have created, we wanted to understand copy paste how to do. Okay, let's go ahead. So this th you can copy and paste in all the pages. This th you copy and paste in all the pages at last. Copy and paste all the places in the last. A static page meaning is what? A static page meaning is without input it will give the output. Anyone will open, they will see the same output. Everyone will open, they will see the same output. But dynamic, you can say interaction wise. According to input, give the output. Okay. So the definition of dynamic is different, that you cannot enclosed in one single sentence. Okay, let us come then. So what we created is, we created a link and we added in all the pages. If you go to any page now, go to any page, all the pages you will have the customer. Customer list link will be available in all the pages. Why? Because customer list we have copy and pasted everywhere. You can create a file called customer as well. Okay, written customer.html. You can create a copy of all any file, paste in the next file, and save the file as a customer.html. 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 We have to write here customer list. Customer list. Customer list. Okay. So now customer list is also exist. You can click and you can go to the customer list. Okay. Table related lot of assignment all have done. It was very good. Go next now. We are going to create another folder. Okay. another folder. That folder will teach us. We are going to create another folder. That folder will teach us how to divide the page into multiple blocks. Okay, that is called frame set. It's a useful topic. It's helpful for now. You will get very good idea in that. Once you go under the JavaScript, similar logic will come. Under the jQuery, similar logic will come. Under the Angular React, similar logic will come. Okay, so we will be creating now all the file will not store here there. Till now, wherever you have stored, that is fine. Okay, but from now onwards, we need to arrange the folder wise. So what we'll do is we will create a next folder. Anywhere you create the folder called frame example, frame set example, not frame set example. Today all the files should go to this folder now. From now what file we are going to create, it should go to the frame set folder. It should go to the frame set folder. So go to the frame set folder. So hope your frame set folder is ready. Under frame set folder, we are going to learn something like this. Suppose if you remember, Facebook design is different, OLX design is different, Twitter design is different, Flipkart design is different. Every website design is different. Layout, web page layout, all have the different kind of design. Okay. Frameset is going to teach you two things. Number one, number one, how to design a different type of layout. How to design a different type of layout. That's something like this. Suppose a client will say design a page something look like this. Design a page, design a layout that should look like this. Navigation on the top, content in the middle, and footer in the last. This is one design. They will give another design another page that should look like this. This is like this, something like this, something like this, and again something like this. Now see, design is different. The first structure is different. Second structure is different. Okay, so question is only in HTML, without help of CSS, without help of other technology, how to divide a page into multiple blocks. That is the one question. Okay, that you are going to achieve through this tag of HTML that is called FRAMESCT. Call it a frame set. Through frame set plus frame. Two tags we will combine together, and after combining these two tags together, we can design the page like this. We can design a layout like this. That is the one benefit. Benefit number two, if you remember the Gmail, inside the Gmail, you will have a link like this. Inbox, sent, SENT sent, trash maybe, spam. Next, you can say the outbox, some example. Now, when you click on inbox, where content gets changed? In the right hand side, Gmail. We remember Gmail structure, no? When you click in the left, the content will change under the right. upper portion remain same, bottom portion remain same. Suppose you have a link here. Which link to give? Suppose link 1. Oh, no, let me write here something else. Huh? Something else I'll write. Okay, home. Not assume like Gmail. Assume this section is for the Gmail. Okay, here is called about, and here is called as a contact. Okay. Suppose if you take the example of Gmail, you click in the left hand side, the content change in the right hand side. If you take the example of other website, let's take a scenario. When you click on contact, the content should change here under the middle section. When you click on about, the content should change under the middle section. When you click on home, the content should change under the middle section. And in fact, if you click on left side, then also the content should change where? Under the right section. Come to our page now. The page we have created. Hope we are clear what we are trying to do. Number one, we are trying to understand using only HTML how to divide the screen into multiple blocks, how to design a different kind of layout. Okay, that's the one that is going to achieve through the frame and frame set. Another benefit is what, as I have given the scenario, if you click on the maybe especially you can take example of Gmail, that is the very good example. When you click on that left hand side, the content change under the right hand side. You will not feel like entire page is reloading, or you feel like entire page reloading. Entire page reload or not? It's never reload entire page. Click in the left side, content change under the right side only. Okay. Our frame set is going to, HTML frame set is going to teach you this both the concept. Number one, how to divide the page into multiple blocks. And number two, without reloading the page, how to change the content of a particular section. Let's come to our example. If I will go to the home file, URL will be pointing to home.html. If I click on about, page will get reload, then about content will come. If I click on contact, URL change, page reload, then contact can. You can check here in the corner, top left corner, page will get reload. When I click on service, page is reloading. Click on product, page is reloading. Customer, page is reloading. The frame set will say no. Do one thing. If you are going to the customer list, then also the navigation is same. If you go to the product, then also navigation is same. If you go to the service, then also the menu is same. If you are going to the contact, then also menu is same. If you go to the about, then also menu is same. And in fact, if you come to home, then also menu is same. Everywhere menu is same or not? If the menu is same, then why you are reloading again and again? If the menu section is same, then you can fix this much, no? Fix the upper section and only change which section? Bottom section. So you not have to copy paste the code. Today we did copy paste. The copy paste we have done, no? Previous example. Copy paste will not have to do. We have to write one time and call everywhere. So those two benefit is going to come from where? From this topic, frame and frame set. Okay. But only frame and frame set is not very recent update in the market. It's a little old. But what is the benefit of that? Now suppose you are going to use the frame and frame set. Based on this logic only, once you learn the once you learn the JavaScript, you will learn this one, called as Ajax. And in JavaScript only, you will be learning called this one, called as API. API also say when the user click on the link, page should remain same. Data should come from other server. Ajax also says the same. When the user will click on the link, don't reload the page. Ask him to please wait processing. He will wait for some time, bring the data from somewhere and display there. That's called what? Ajax. That is also going to come on the same formula. Okay, formula remains same, but the technology will get changed. Logic will be same. The technology code will get changed. But in this again, we will have some problem. Then next technology will come. React Angular will come. They will say, I have another better technique. React.js. React.js will say, I have a better technique. That is called this one, called a routing. This is available in Angular also and available in React. So that is called a routing. Okay, there also if you click somewhere, content will change, but your page will not reload. Page will be completely constant. So what is the better way to learn is need to have a knowledge on ground knowledge, basic understanding. If basic understanding will come, further you will not feel uncomfortable, plus you will not feel why in Ajax is happening like this. Because before that you have done in HTML. HTML says like I have some limitation, I'll show you limitation, what is that? Due to that limitation, you are not going to use that. But we need to spend 1 or 2 days of time to understand that because the future preparation, it's kind of future preparation. Once the JavaScript will come, in the JavaScript, Ajax will come. That time you will not ask like why is happening here like this. You will understand in the beginning. Will remember, okay, remember the frame set how it was. You say yes. When I click here, the content was changing. Similar way. Here in the Java HTML, it will be based on name, and in the JavaScript, it will be based on ID. Some small changes will happen. Okay. So what we will do is first we will learn how to divide the page into multiple blocks, and after that we will understand when I click on the link how my page should not reload, and without reloading the content should come here. When I click on any link without reloading the page, the content will come here. Whoever work in the market and whoever are working in the market and who has worked in the market, okay, on the web technology, there will be two type of application. Application will be multiple type, but in application there will be two type of implementation. One will be based on synchronous technique. Another will be based on asynchronous technique. Okay, now I will guide you. Where is the synchronous? You have used it daily. You are using. Okay, when you go to the Facebook and you click on anyone profile photo, page will get reload and it will go from your profile to his profile. Correct. After that, again, I click on somewhere. From there, it will go to other profile. Like when in the Facebook only you have seen, when you click somewhere, pages will go from one place to other place. Page will get reloaded. Right. So remember, from today onwards, on internet, whenever you browse any website, if you click on any hyperlink, click on any submit button, click anywhere, if the page start reloading, page will load and after that content get changed. That is the example of synchronous. That is the example of synchronous. Okay, anywhere, any technology. Okay, the synchronous formula itself says when the user interaction happen to HTML, if the page get reload, that meaning it's called as a synchronous. That is the one. Another one in the Facebook only, you remember when you go to your login and a lot of friends will come. When you chat with someone, right? When you chat with someone, you will type the message will go to him. He will type the message will come to you. Page reload ever? When you type the message, enter key, page reload? Never. That is called as what? Asynchronous. Yes. In the Gmail, when you chat with someone, while chatting, page reload ever? No. That is called as what? Asynchronous. Now I am using the Zoom app here. All are login. Anyone can send the message to me. My chat will remain same, but the message will come and message will go. Right? So what is that? Asynchronous. Now, then you will say, how I will identify whether I should apply the synchronous and asynchronous. Nothing to worry for that. The requirement will say synchronous is not suitable here, asynchronous is required. And requirement will say asynchronous is not suitable here, synchronous is required. Okay. So synchronous has some benefit, asynchronous has some benefit. Synchronous have some disadvantage, asynchronous also has some disadvantage. So we cannot say both are. If without reloading content is coming, then why to load? No, something is there where we have to reload the content. We have to reload the page, then only. Okay. So remember, without refreshing the page, if content is going somewhere and content is coming from somewhere, that is called asynchronous. Technology can be anything. Okay. But while when the user interaction happens, user types something, user clicks somewhere, after that page start reloading, page go from one page to other page, then data will come. That is called what? Synchronous. Implementation, how it will be, that is the next level. Okay, but from today onwards, when we look into the any page, when you open the any page, and when you do such kind of activity, if the page start reloading, then as a developer you have to feel, oh, asynchronous. Sorry, is it synchronous or asynchronous based on activity. Okay, so the frame set is going to teach you the second chapter. What is that? Asynchronous. Without reloading the page, how to bring the content from other file. That is called what? Asynchronous. But people in the market, if you say asynchronous, suddenly in his mind, 5 technology will come. HTML, where user will click, CSS for look and feel, JavaScript for the processing purpose. Without reloading the page, content should go and come. And XML to bring the content as a container. So minimum how many? 5 technologies required. But in HTML using frame set, we can implement. Our page will not reload at all. It will be a static page and content will come from anywhere, but within the server. Okay. So how to do that? Let's go ahead. Okay. So what is got clear in the mind? At least 2 words. One is called synchronous. Another one is called asynchronous. How to define that? Based on user interaction, if the page start reloading, that is an example of synchronous. Based on user interaction, without reloading the page, if data will go and data will come, that is called asynchronous. Asynchronous example, chatting on internet everywhere. Synchronous example, when we click on the links, home about services, page start reloading. Flipkart, click on any product, page will get reloaded. Correct? Click anywhere, page will get reload. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead now. So, right now look into this file. The first frame, first design you see. How many row and how many columns you have in the first design? 3 rows and how many columns?
3 rows, 1 column.
Only 1 column, right? Only 1 column and how many rows? 3 rows. Suppose if I do like this, then you can say, oh, there is how many columns? 2 columns. But I have made just based on what? Rows only. The first one is based on row, and second one is based on row also as well as column also. Frame set has 2 property. One property called rows, ROWS. If you use the rows property, then it will help you to divide as a row wise. First row, second row, third row. Okay. If you use the cols property, COLS, then it will help you to divide as a column wise. Okay. Now let's come. Another question for you. This is called height. Hope you are agree on that. This is called as a height. This is called as a height. And this is called as a second. I have to choose other arrow. Okay. And this is called as a width. Correct now? Now, this is, if suppose this is called height. So height is representing the row or column. When we say this is called height what is represented?
Column.
No, rows. Okay. Suppose, let me come down here. Okay, look at here. This is one. Okay, this is the one. And then if I say the width is 300, width is 300 pixel, and height is total 600 pixel. Okay, so this is called as height and this is called as what? Width. Now suppose this total width, where are you? Total width, if I divide into 2, then what will say? It is row or column? It is called as a columns, brother. Look from top to bottom. It's become as a column. This left side is the one column, right side is the another column. This is called as a column, first column, and this is called as a second column. But row is how many? 1 row and 2 columns. Correct or not? Example, suppose if you want to create in table, then in table how many TR you will open? Only 1 TR? And how many TD you will write? 2 TD or not?
Yes.
2 TD you will write. Then definitely 2 column and 1 row. Look at there. If I'll do like this, now how many row?
2 rows.
2 rows and 2 columns. This is the first row and this is the second row. On the basis of that here, if I say total are 3 rows, correct? That meaning total height we are going to break into how many rows? 3 rows. First row, second row, and then third row. If I talk to the second one, then total width, the middle section. Total width we are breaking into how many columns? 2 columns. Correct? As a developer, okay, let's fix something in the mind. Whenever the word will come as a row represent height and height represent row. Whenever the word will come as a column is going to represent the what? Width. Okay, or width will come, that meaning is column meaning is what? Width. Okay. Implement. I'm not saying simply. We are going to write and prove it. Okay. Rows meaning it will create the row. Cols means it will create the column. Even you have seen in the table also. TR meaning is row and TSTT means columns. Okay. Come now. So we are going to create a file example1.html in frameset folder. In frameset folder, frameset example you have created. Inside create a file called example example1.html. When this mask will go, yaar? Last 3 years we are planning it. Okay, hope ready. Example. Frameset and iframe both are different. Frameset used to call the file within the server. iframe used to call the file out of the server, from out of the server. Okay. In the website, you will see the Facebook like. Facebook like we have seen, no, in the website. In some website, it will say in the Facebook how many people have liked. Twitter like here, there will come. That happened not through frameset. That happened through the iframe. iframe you have to write. In iframe, you have to give the URL of the where? Facebook, other server. So from there, whatever the records will come, that will display in your website. In the website, you will see people use the map. People display the map of the office location. That happens through the iframe. Okay, in iframe tag, we have to give the URL of which one? The other server. That will bring the data from their server and display in your server. So iframe will help you to bring the data from their other server. And frameset will help you to bring the data from the current server. Okay, both are different. Okay, into this folder, write from HTML. Okay, and in HTML, we will use something. Now, suppose look at this photo. This photo. It is saying total 3 rows, 3 TRs, correct? So first, before dividing the page into multiple blocks, we will create 3 pages. 3 pages we have to create separate, and then these 3 pages we have to call under the page number 4. So page number 4 will be the collection of how many pages? 3 pages. Okay. One page will appear on the top. Suppose, let me go here and keep as a red. This will come from one file. Let's keep as a orange. This will come from other file. And let's keep as a sky blue. This will come from the other file. So we will have total 3 files. Maybe header, footer, and welcome. Header will come on the top, footer will come in the last, welcome will come in the middle. And finally, all 3 pages we will combine one places. That will call it example 1. So example 1, what we have created, HTML open, close, and leave it. Create next file. Header, footer, and welcome. 3 files we have to create. Header.html, footer.html, and welcome.html. Create 3 files first. Header.html, footer.html, and welcome.html. Okay, so not in this file. One file called as a header, header.html, header, header.html. In header.html, you can write here HTML, body, and for body write the BG color, orange color, and keep inside a paragraph saying like this is from header file. This is from header file. In header.html, open the body, close the body, BG color. This is from header file. Okay, header file is ready. Create one more file. If we have created, then add this content. I will create a file called footer.html. HTML open close, body you can open close, right inside BG color, keep it green, write a paragraph. This is from footer file. This is from footer file. This is from footer. Now this should come in the center. So you can write align as a center. Align as a center. Okay, hope ready. 2 files are ready, header and footer. One more file we need to create, welcome. welcome.html. HTML will open close. Body will open close. H1 will follow here. Welcome. Align equal to center. Okay, so 3 files are ready. Header, footer, and then welcome. Now these 3 files we are going to call under the example one. So how you will come to the example one now? Based on this first photo. Based on first photo. It will be like this. Open the body. No, body tag you will not write here. You will write as a frame set. Frame set. Frame set. Where you display the content, follow the body. Where you divide the page into multiple blocks, use the frame set. Only in HTML. If CSS will come, then we use something else. Frame set tag open close. Okay. And as per the photo, it should be row wise or column wise. Row wise divided. Row wise. Keep in mind row wise. First row, second row, third row. Rows. I will show you column also. If you write column, what will happen? Okay. Rows. ROWS. Okay. ROWS. Row represent the height. Row is going to represent here called height. The total height is 100%. The screen height, the total screen height is 100%. How much is pixel that depend on the monitor? Okay. What is the pixel that is depend on monitor? You have to measure it, then only you can say, or you have to write JavaScript code, then only you get to know. Okay. But without knowing the screen size, if suppose someone will ask, what is your screen size? I will say 100% height and 100% is width. In case he will specify pixel, then I will ask, okay, let me measure it. Or let me write a JavaScript code and check what is the window size, what is the screen size. Okay. But by default, the calculation will be of 100%. Rows, what you have written, row is going to represent total height. It is going to consider total height of your screen as a 100%. In that 100% height, keep first 10% as a one row. 10% as a one row. 70% height as a second row. Last 20% height as a another row, third row. Okay. So first row, 10% height. Second row, 70% of the height. Third row, 20. Become a 100% total height. Instead of, we can give cols, COLS. It will come column. First column, 10%. Second column, 70%. Third column. The rows means height, brother. Height. Rows means height. So total screen height is going to break into 3 parts. First part will be 10% height. Width will be 100%, but height will be 10%. Second will be 70% height, and width will be 100%. Third will be 20% height, and width will be 100%. If you write remaining code, it will come to know automatically. Okay, so double quote start once and double quote close in the last. It's not like double quote open close many times. Double quote is open in the beginning and double quote is closed in the last. And the total 100% of the height you have distributed into 3 rows. Now come now. Inside that, right here column, using frame set, now you divided the page. Using frame set, you divided the page into 3 blocks. Now we have created the separate 3 page, header, footer, and then welcome. We have to call that files. Header has to come and take the first 10% area. Footer has to come, take the last 20% of the area. Welcome has to come and take the middle 70% of the area. Width is 100% as of now. Only height you have break into the 3 parts. Let's go. Use the another tag now. Frame set. Frame, not frame set. FRAME. Frame. Frame SRC equal to. Frame SRC equal to. First file you need to call that you want to send to the 10%. That is called header. .html. Header.html. Okay. Second, it has to come in sequence. Second frame set, not frame set, frame src equal to welcome .html. So welcome is going to cover the middle part, that is called 70%. Next is called footer. Footer. Okay. After writing it, save the file, check your files are saved properly, then run the example one. Then run the example one. Okay, ready? Save the file and run the example one. See what is happening? Your page is dividing into 3 rows or not? 3 row or multiple row? More than that? 3. Okay, let them to write, then we'll run it. Okay, let me show you how that appears. It should appear like this. Page should divide into 3 rows. Yes, no should come in chat. Look similar or different? Let me know if page is loading or not. The possibility of mistake can be in the first line, the frame set what you have written. I will share in the chat. In case page is not loading, you can look at the first line. Frame set tag. Double quote will open once and it will close only once in the last. For 4 people, page is loading. Other also should say something, yes, no? If no, then we'll find out what is the reason. See, it's look like this. The first row, second row, third row. First row, second row, third row. First row is orange, that is coming from the header file. Second row is white, that is coming from the welcome file. Last row is the green footer, that is coming from the footer.html file. Okay, next after that, let's go here to the frame file, frame set line, and you can write here border equal to 0. You can give 40 pixel, 40 it will give 40 pixel border, 100 if you give 100 pixel border will come. If you give 0, border will not come. Okay, if you give 0, then border will not come. Page will be complete clean. Page will be complete clean. Nothing. Border is gone. Now page should look complete clean. It's like this. No border at all. Okay. So this is following the first photo. This is following the first photo structure.
Hello, sir.
Tell me, sir.
Sir, my page is not running. Sir, header.html and footer.html and welcome.html. But background is full pixel.
Background is which color?
Yeah, sir. Only the page, sir, only orange color. Not so red color, green. Only just so orange color.
Copy this line and send in the chat. Or copy all the content example one and paste in the chat. I will guide you what is the problem. You are logging in the laptop.
Yes, sir. I have a laptop, sir. But sir, please show header.html file, footer.html file.
Header.html file, the color is
Yes,
orange.
sir. Yes, sir. Sir, this is correct, but it's not running.
Footer.html file,
Yes, sir.
color green.
Yeah.
Save the file, press Ctrl S.
Yes, sir. Already save file.
Welcome.html, Ctrl S.
Yes, sir.
Everywhere, yes, sir. Then go to the example one. Send all the content of example one in chat quickly. Copy everything from example one, code and paste in the chat. I will guide you.
Sir, not running.
अरे यार मैं क्या बोला, मैं बोला कि कोड कॉपी करके पेस्ट करो चैट में। आप क्या रन करा रहे हो आप?
अच्छा अच्छा ओके सर ओके
नहीं समझ में आया तो बोलना चाहिए ना।
सर
That I wanted. Okay,
या सर
so what you have written is, you have written frame set rows equal to 10%, comma 70%, comma 20%, border is 0, frame set src, that line is okay, frame src, welcome.html, that is also okay.
The
Next,
rows equal to is not given there.
yes, rows equal to you have missing here.
ओ
The first line, rows equal to,
या या सर
border equal to you have written, but rows equal to you have
या सर रनिंग
done it. Okay, cool. No other error for anyone, other person? Okay, so let's go ahead to the header file. In header file, paragraph you have written, delete that. Okay, and open a table here, close the table, and after that inside the table, follow a property called align, center, and follow called cell padding as a 10. Come inside that, follow the tr, follow the th. Let's complete till here. Yes, okay. Now here we are going to write the href. Or you can do one thing. You have this page, no, product page. Product page we have. Many pages we have. This all the th you copy from there. No need to write. Copy all th. You have already many pages. Today what copy paste we did? Copy all the th from here and paste here. Paste here. All the th from any of the file. You have many file, from there you can copy and paste here. I will share this code in the chat as well. If anyone is missing that, they can use this line. Okay, ready? Now save and run again example one. This file don't run. Which one? Header will run individual, but it will give only heading. Run example one, you will come to know. All the links are ready. Don't click on the link. It will mislead you as of now. The links, whichever the link is generated, you will not click on the link. Just see. Okay, link is ready. We will use that link. Once we complete that everything, we will follow the link. Okay. Let me run again my example one file. You can see the links are like this. Self padding is 10 is okay. TH everywhere. TH open close. A is also open close. Is fine. Okay. So what happened is we divided the page into how many blocks? 3 blocks. Row wise. And in each row we call a different pages. In each row we call the different pages. And under the every page, under every page we have some certain content. When we made header has something, footer has something, welcome has something. Now header will come and it will take the place of 10% height and 100% width. Footer will take the place of 20% height, 70% 20% height and 100% width. Welcome will take the 70% height and 100% as a width. Okay. Right. Next, after this, we should apply here only the rows we have given ROWS. So it is happening as a row wise. The rows replaced with the cols, COLS, and check how it is happened. It's got converted into column or not. Rows replaced as a cols. Save the file and check the page got divided as a column wise or not. Page got divided column wise. Okay. Page got divided as a column wise. Let's see now. Now see what is happening. The height is breaking or width is breaking. Now height is breaking or width is breaking. Huh? Width. Width is breaking into the 3 columns. Or still confusion here. See, if I'll turn my laptop like this, if I take my laptop and keep like this, then what will happen? It will show like a row wise. Yes or no? You take your laptop turn like this. It will feel like it's a row is happening. Okay, it is not row now. It is as a column. Height is divided into how many blocks? 3 blocks as a column wise. But when you put as a rows here, ROWS, if you keep here, ROWS, it will divide as a row wise. That is a row wise. Okay. Next example we can create where we can follow this one. Okay, which one? Second method. Create example 2.html. Next file you create example 2.html. Create next file example 2.html. example 2.html, you can copy paste example 1. All the content from example 1 you copy and paste into the example 2. Everything of example 1 copy and paste under the example 2.html file. Okay, everything copy and paste into the example 2. In example 2, you can see 70% height is going to which file? Welcome file. Welcome is covering the 70% height and full width, 100% of the width. So what we will do is a height will remain same. Height will remain same, 70% only. So 100% width will break into two columns, like 30% and 70%. Let us go. So first to delete this line. First to delete the welcome line. Delete that. In HTML, frame set is a logical word and table is a logical word. It work. Remaining all are static. Two thing is the complex in HTML. One is the logic of frame set. Another one logic of table. That is call span and row span. Remaining all are static. Once you remember means you remember. Okay. So welcome. Delete that and come inside. Use a frame set. Frame set and right here call rows equal not rows calls. COLS calls. So this 70% of height is going to break into the column wise. Frame set open and close calls equal to frame set open and close calls equal to okay. In that 30% will be the first column, comma 70% will be the second column. 30% first column and 70% as a second column. %30 first column, 70% as a second column. In the 30%, you call a file here frame src equal to left.html and in 70% you call here again welcome.html. Middle frame carefully. Hope you have deleted the old welcome line. Follow this section only. Your page will break into the column wise average. Middle section will be 2 columns. Hope ready? Save now. See, welcome will come in right side, left side will say page not found. You can create a file left.html sky blue color. Okay, you can create a file left.html bg color sky blue. You can create a file left.html, bg color is sky blue. Check this look like this. Example 2. Example 2 should get divided into 2 columns. Something like this. Left is not exist as of now. If you create the left file, it will appear here. Create the left.html as well and see once. Both working? Left.html file is ready? Yes, sir. Okay. I will send you some photos as an assignment, frame set related. You can try that today. Okay. Basic assignment. In Paint only, I'll design some photos and I'll share. 2-3 layout, you can work on that today. Okay, then we can what should be the left.html? Nothing in a left.html file, bg color is sky blue. In left.html, bg color is sky blue. That's all. Again, we will discuss on the same tomorrow. Or if you don't want to create, you can leave it today. We will create tomorrow and we'll see in that. Or it's showing clearly no left.html. Any background you given, just leave it. Okay. So we got some idea how to divide the page into multiple blocks. Okay. One more example we'll create tomorrow, then we'll move next. Okay. Some basic example I'll share you in the website. I will upload the photos and I'll share the link. You can try that. Okay. Keep in mind all, once time will come, we'll implement. Okay. T head, T foot is required, especially under the once we come in JavaScript, once we go under the React, once we come under the Angular. Okay. Before that, you can create table anyhow. Friday we have not recorded the session, right? We have forgot to add in recording. So Friday was not recorded. The remaining all videos are there in the channel. Friday we have not recorded. Today I will upload in the evening. You can follow that.